movement of unity and positivity. Thank you all of you. Now it's time to hear our respected principal, Dr. T.H. Saman sir. I'd like to invite our principal, Dr. T.H. Saman sir, to his guidance.
Okay, good morning to all. Respected Madam Sanjivani Chakote Madam, Professor at RAIT Mumbai. All of you know the college of development. For today's topic on the subject design thinking. On this occasion, your department, all staff members, with care of development, for today's partner, coordinator, Chakote Madam, and all staff members. So today's occasion is very what we can call it gives us immense pleasure to organize this workshop because as you know that design thinking is an audit course and we are giving so much importance. Why? Actually, this subject would have got final exam, exam exam, because as a student of engineering, so you should know the ideas how to be converted into some application so that society's problem can get solved. And because engineers, because everywhere you take any equipment or whatever the facilities you are getting, you are in the medical field. So many equipments are there to check that is human body. So there, the equipments which are coming, those are designed, developed by the engineers only. And even in the mechanical field also if you take, the roads are constructed. So there big machineries are there, like JCB and some other machineries are there. So those machineries where it came. So all these machineries are the invention of the or invention made by the engineering students first. Later on, it is developed by in the big size through the industry or company. But small models, ideas, which came from the students only during your engineering study. मग हे इथूनच आतापासूनच तुमचं थिंकिंग त्या पद्धतीने चाललं. whatever the subject you learn, so at that time you should feel, अरे बाबा मॅडमनी सांगितलं होतं किंवा टीचरनी सांगितलं होतं डिझाईन थिंकिंग मध्ये ह्या गोष्टी असं विचार केला तर असं प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व्ह होते. तर त्यावेळी सब्जेक्ट शिकत असताना ह्या सब्जेक्टचं हे जर टेक्नॉलॉजी, हे जर टेक्निक, हे जर सर्किट वापरले तर ते प्रॉब्लेम अजून सॉल्व्ह होते. आणि आउटकम काय असायला पाहिजे? इट शुड बी इफिशियंट. समजा तुमचा प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व्ह होणार आहे, त्याची जी कॉस्ट आहे ते खूप छोटी आहे आणि इन्व्हेस्टमेंट भरपूर आहे. त्याला इन्व्हेन्शन म्हणायचं का? त्या इन्व्हेन्शन मधून, त्या आयडिया मधून खूप मोठा प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व्ह व्हायला पाहिजे. लोकांचे प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व्ह व्हायला पाहिजे. पीपल ऑफ द सोसायटी शुड देयर लाईफ शुड बिकम व्हेरी कम्फर्टेबल. म्हणजे त्या पद्धतीने तुम्ही एखादा प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व्ह केला, एखादा टेक्नॉलॉजी वापरला तर त्या टेक्नॉलॉजीला त्या मशिनरीला व्हॅल्यू येणार आहे. ओके, सो त्या पद्धतीने आपल्याला विचार करायचा. नुसतं आपल्याकडे आयडिया आहे त्या आयडियाज कन्वर्ट केल्यानंतर खूप मोठे प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व्ह व्हायला पाहिजे. ओके, सो instead of dealing from my side, I think madam is the best resource person for that. Only for the information of the madam, there's 2-3 things I want to share. That is, our college madam started in 2019-20, which is newly started under Sri Siddheshwar. There was done Solapur under the visionary, that is our able guidance guide under Dharma Kalani side. So all of you know. And the aim of this trust is to provide quality education without commercialization. Okay, so all this from, because this college, the name that is in the aim, the without commercialization. So you see that in 2019, all the colleges were closing their branches or their colleges because of admissions were not taking place. And in that situation, only women's college, starting women's college, त्याला डेअरिंग लागते, बरोबर आहे. कारण कॉलेज चालू होत नव्हते, चालत नव्हते, ऍडमिशन होत नव्हते, आणि त्या सिच्युएशन मध्ये फक्त मुलींसाठी कॉलेज चालू करायचं. कारण का मुलींचं कॉलेज म्हणजे की निम्मं आपलं ऍडमिशन बाजूला गेले ना, मुलांची मोर दॅन 50% मुलांची संख्या बाजूला गेली. ऍडमिशन ऑलरेडी होत नाही, म्हणजे अजून किती लोकांमध्ये माहित असताना कॉलेज सुरू केलेलं आहे. म्हणजे हे विदाउट कमर्शियलायझेशन आणि ओनली फॉर द एम्पॉवरमेंट ऑफ वुमन. हेच ध्येय ठेवून हे चाललेलं आहे. आणि म्हणूनच चांगलं ध्येय असेल की चांगलं घडतंय, आपलं कर्म चांगलं असेल की चांगलं होतंय, हे जे आपण नेहमी म्हणतोय त्याचं हे उदाहरणच आहे. कारण आपण कॉलेज सुरू झालं मॅडम त्यावेळी in 2019-20 only 28 students were admitted in our college, because that situation was there. So no admissions or very few admissions we are taking the all of the engineering college also. आणि त्या सिच्युएशन मध्ये नवीन कॉलेज म्हणून राहिलेले विद्यार्थी आपल्याकडे ऍडमिशन घेतले 28. आणि आज 28 मुलींचा आज किती झाले मला सगळ्यांना माहित आहे. 1500 स्टुडंट्स आर देयर इन आवर कॉलेज. सो दिस इज द outcome of our thoughts of our trust thoughts. जे मुलींच्यासाठी एम्पॉवरमेंट साठी जे कॉलेज सुरू केलं त्याचं हे आउटकम आहे. म्हणजे त्यांनी चांगल्या ह्याने सुरू केले मुलींच्यासाठी, त्यांच्या एम्पॉवरमेंट साठी, आणि त्यामुळेच हे पुढे जाऊन आपलं 1815 झाले. आणि त्याच्या पाठीमागे प्लस आहेत सगळ्यांचे आपले फॅकल्टी मेंबर्स कंटिन्यूस रिझल्ट ओरिएंटेड तुम्हाला टीचिंग करत असतात. त्याच्यामध्ये ईटीएल तुम्हाला माहित आहे, त्याच्याबरोबर ट्रेनिंग आपण देतो सगळ्या विद्यार्थ्यांना फर्स्ट इयर पासून 5 इयर पर्यंत, प्लस थर्ड इयर ला स्पेशल एक्सटर्नल ट्रेनिंग फ्रॉम द आउटसाइडर, that is the preparation of the students for the campus placement type. So soft skill, aptitude, technical, so these training will provide. And as a result of this these trainings and the efforts of all faculty members, first batch and second batch placement is more than 85% in renowned that is multinational companies like IBM, TCS, Capgemini, Persistent. This year that Cognizant is there. So all these renowned companies are there. So I am very happy to share you that this year Capgemini has taken 42 students at a time, and with highest package 7.5 LPA. And still TCS there is a drive is going on. Along with TCS, Wipro is coming. Then one flash technology is there. So and still 1 year is there. So first 3 to 4 months are over, and within that I think more than 50 or 55% placement of this year has taken place. So I am sure that for this year batch also 2024 batch more than 85% placement will be there. But our aim is to provide 100% placement. And already for ENTC and electrical we have got the 100% placement. This they got the 100% placement, and also the 100% internship. Okay, so with this that is efforts, our staff members continue, and with your support, then definitely our college will achieve the 100% placement. I'm sure. So with this taking more time, so I'll give more time to madam to elaborate on today's that is subject, design thinking. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. As we are gathered here today to dwell into the fascinating world of design thinking, and I am absolutely thrilled to introduce our esteemed guest speaker, Professor Sanjivani Chakote ma'am, Assistant Professor of Dr. D.Y. Patil's Ramram Audit Institute of Technology, Nerul, Navi, Mumbai. Ma'am has completed B and M.Tech in Electronics from SGGS Institute of Technology, Navi. She has keen interest in IoT, image processing, robotics, and data science. She is having 20 years of huge experience in the field of teaching. She is involved in the Center of Incubation and Innovation at Dr. D.Y. Patil's Dean to be University, Navi, Mumbai. She has worked on the Mission Innovation Program of Navi Mumbai Municipal Corporation in cooperation with D.Y. Patil Incubation Center and Growth Learning Private Limited. She recently received a grant of 3 lakhs from AICD and MOE for converting a prototype into a commercial product on the platform of the Yukti Innovation Challenge. She has filed 5 Indian patents. She has participated in and won many national level projects, competitions, along with a team of students, like winner of SIH with a cash prize of 1 lakh rupees, winner of EM Plus Innovation Challenge for 2018 and 2022 with cash prize of 40,000 each. Winner of CRRA 2023 with cash prize of 1 lakh rupees. ISTE 2023 Best Hardware Award. Winner of Regional National Level Project Competition for 4 times. Runner-up for Avishkar Mumbai University 2023. Received the Best Teacher Award by RAIT Nerul, Navi, Mumbai. She is working as a faculty coordinator for Yukti and Innovate initiative by AICD and MOE, SIH and ENRA. She has trained over 150 school teachers and covered almost more than 500 school students on robotics, IoT, 3D printings and data science. She has mentored and guided to many students for their projects. Now I would like to call our respected principal and dignitaries of the dais to present today's expert. Now it's time to listen most awaited personality, our today's expert. Let's dive into the beauty of curiosity and the journey of learning. Open your minds. Be ready to take in her wisdom. I request Professor Sanjivani Chakote ma'am for her session. Please.
Good morning. So, we are on the end of this inauguration function of 1 day workshop. Very special workshop for you. Sir has told that even though this is not for you for the university examination, we are giving more importance because this is the base for your future innovative projects. Or in your career also, wherever you join, wherever in organization you join, you require the creative mind, and today's session will definitely, I hope that the creative minds in you, or creativity of you all will be ignited by this workshop. So I thank on the behalf of Cluster Engineering Department, from our college, principal and all the management, and from all of you, I thank Professor Sanjivani Chakote madam. She has taken time, full day for us, and definitely you will be getting a lot of interest in this, because first time we are doing workshop of full day for you people. So I thank once again. I thank our principal for giving the permission to conduct this workshop. And also I thank coordinator Chakote madam for coordinating and all other faculty members who are directly involved in this workshop arrangement. And thank you. And I request madam to start the session.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning. No, it's not like it should not be like this. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I want the Josh this kind of the Josh. How is the Josh? No, not like this. How is the Josh? No, not like this. As per se, this is the woman empowerment. I'm not going to see the woman empowerment anywhere here. Last page. How is the Josh? That's great. Okay. Before starting with this workshop, I just want to chant one mantra. Those who are comfortable with this, please recite. If you are not comfortable with this, you don't recite. Okay? Please understand for this. Okay? So everyone is going to be close your eyes. Please keep your mobile phone on silent and hands in a prayer state like this in front of your chest. Keep your spine straight. Keep your spine straight. Okay? I'm not going to ask you to do the yoga for the full day. At the end, definitely I'll ask you, but not for the full day. Keep your spine straight, everyone. As we are the human beings, your mind should be straight all the time. Okay? Okay. Once I say, after me you have to recite it. Got it? If I say like this, Om Sahana Bhavatu, you have to say after me. Got it? Close your eyes. Om Sahana Bhavatu. Om Sahana Bhavatu. Sahano Bhunaktu. Sahano Bhunaktu. Sahaviryam. Sahaviryam. Karvavahai. Karvavahai. Tejasvinam. Tejasvinam. Adhitamastu. Adhitamastu. Mahavidvishamahe. Mahavidvishamahe. Om Shanti. 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 Om Shanti. 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 Now slowly open your eyes. Thank you. I know you people are very frustrated, guys, but sometimes you need to pray in front of the God, in front of Allah. For what? For that, see, for the next 7 hours we are going to be together. So the relationship between the teacher and the student should be like what? We are going to pray to the Lord that let's take us together for a longer time. So for that, this prayer is there. Okay. I'm not going to ask you these contents in detail to see because we are going to learn each and everything in it. Okay. So forget about the contents. Okay. So today's session is what? Today's session is related to the design thinking. Okay. What does it mean design thinking? What you know first you tell me.
the way you want to express, the way you want to define it, either in Hindi, Marathi, or English. I'm okay with that because this is not examination for which we are going to give you numbers, right? According to you, what does it mean? Design thinking. According to you, J by myself, whatever you know about it, design thinking, whatever you know. Everyone should have to speak. Sir ने जैसे बोला है कि this is the woman empowerment. I want to see the empowerment here in the classroom, right? So what does it mean? Design thinking. Okay. Anyone? Anyone would like to say something in your own words? Marking system नहीं है, भूल जाओ, टेंशन मत लो. किसी को बोलना है डिजाइन थिंकिंग के आप कुछ नहीं बोल रहे तो कल इंटरव्यू में क्या बोलोगे? You have to speak for the full day. Ah, yes, there is one. Exactly, exactly. I'm going to tell you the scientific definition later on. Okay. So see, design thinking is an approach, a scientific approach to solve a problem. It's very simple. There are some other ways to solve the problem, but design thinking is a strategic way for solving a problem. Okay. But I mean, what we are going to solve? That's a big question. क्या सॉल्व करने वाले हम लोग पता नहीं है, कैसे सॉल्व करने वाले हैं पता नहीं है. और जब हम सॉल्व करने जाएंगे तो हमारे पास कुछ ऐसा ब्रेन होना चाहिए कि जिसके पास बहुत सारा आइडिया आना चाहिए, राइट? So that's why when you think about to solve a problem, you must know what does it mean invention, what does it mean innovation, and what does it mean creativity. Okay, and that's why before starting directly with the design thinking, we are going to think about, or we are going to see about these three important terminologies. Which three important terminologies? Invention, innovation, and creativity. All you have a notebook and pen. I'm not going to ask you to write on the essay part. You have to write on all those terminologies which are new for you. Okay, it's very important. Okay. So before starting, what you know about the invention? According to you, what does it mean invention? Anyone? Last bench तक. आपके own words में मुझे सुनना है. I don't want any scientific definition for this. What does it mean invention? Anyone? Invention क्या होता है? जो भी आता है, जो भी लैंग्वेज में आपको आंसर करना है, I'm okay with that. Anyone would like to say something about invention, innovation, creativity? ये तीन में से किसी को भी जो भी वर्ड पता है वो डिफाइन करो. कुछ भी, जो भी आता है. Anyone? हाँ.
Invention म्हणजे शोध लावणे.
Exactly, invention म्हणजे शोध लावणे. कसा शोध? कोणता शोध? मग innovation म्हणजे काय? And what does it mean creativity? Okay, so all these three terminologies we are going to see in a few seconds. I hope all you have the pencil with you, right? है ना, पेंसिल है ना सबके पास? एक दो पेंसिल मुझे. Even I have. मैंने पहले तैयारी करके आई हूँ. आपके पास नहीं रहा तो nowadays students are not much interested to keep the pen, pencil and notebooks, right? 5 सब्जेक्ट के लिए एक ही नोटबुक रहते हैं आप लोगों के पास आजकल. सच है या नहीं? Okay. Now see what this is pencil. Today how you are going to sharpen this pencil? Sharpeners. But have you thought before 200 years how the people used to sharpen this pencil? Blade से, okay. Something like this. What you are going to see on the screen? एक knife जैसा कुछ instrument दिख रहा है. So people used to sharpen the pencil before invention of what? The sharpener. But you just imagine if today we are going to ask you to sharpen a pencil using a knife, how painful it is. So you just think before 200 years, people when they don't have the sharpener, they used to sharpen the pencil using a sharp device like this. So somebody has thought about this. Okay, how painful it is to sharpen a pencil using a knife. किसी ने तो सोचा होगा कि अरे कितना प्रॉब्लमेटिक है ये ना, we need to solve this problem. This is a problem, right? This is a problem. Yes or no? But today your life is so easy. You don't need to carry such a weapon with you to sharpen pencil. Then what we got? We got something like this. I think most of you have used this kind of a sharpener, which is an aluminium sharpener. In 90s, most of people have used it. I have used this kind of a sharpener, जो कि aluminium material का बना है. So just inventing this type of a sharpener, the life becomes so easy. इसमें कुछ हमने difficult coding किया है. सर्किट है इसमें, आर पार है, ऑर्डिनो है, नहीं, कुछ भी नहीं यूज किया है ना. But problem solved हुआ है very effectively. Now people are happy since from the last 200 years till today we are using the same type of design for sharpening the pencil, right? Yes or no? Yes. उसके नेक्स्ट क्या आ गया? अभी सोचो. इसके नेक्स्ट क्या होगा? नहीं, अभी तक पेंसिल से हटी नहीं हुए. अपना ये ट्रेडिशनल पेंसिल ही है अभी तक. राइट. काफी शार्प माइंड है आप लोगों का. उसके बाद में आया ऐसा वाला शार्पनर. Now see what's the difference between the second sharpener and the third one? There are two slots here. Now kids normally use the normal pencil, along with that they use the pastels, right? Pastel colors. अभी उसके लिए शार्प करने के लिए क्या रहेगा बच्चे के पास? फिर से वो नाइफ लेके घूमेगा. Somebody has thought about this thing and it's very difficult for the child to carry one sharpener and one knife for crayons and for the pencil. So somebody has observed this problem and just because of one type of addition here, see what addition they have done here. एक extra slot add किया, बाकी सब same है. एक slot छोटा है, एक slot बड़ा है. One slot is for the pencil, another slot is for what? The pastel colors or the crayons. अभी देखो जो एग्जिस्टिंग था प्रोडक्ट उसमें ही थोड़ा सा चेंज करके कुछ तो नया लॉन्च किया मार्केट में. नेक्स्ट व्हाट वी हैव हियर एज यू सेड. नाउ सी दीस आर वेरी कलरफुल शार्पनर्स. मटेरियल भी चेंज हो गया. देखा, एल्यूमिनियम से प्लास्टिक पे शिफ्ट हो गए हम लोग. एंड दे आर वेरी लुकिंग अट्रैक्टिव. किड्स आर वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग, नो. They get bored with this type of sharpness. अभी देखो 10 कंपनियां सेम टाइप का शार्पनर मैन्युफैक्चर कर रहे हैं. उस 10 कंपनी में से किसी एक को लगा होगा आई वांट टू गो अहेड विद अदर 9 कंपनीज. व्हाट शुड आई डू? तो क्या किया होगा? एक अदर कंपनी में एक अदर आदमी बैठा होगा, उसने खुद का दिमाग यूज किया और बोला कि वी नीड टू अट्रैक्ट मोर एंड मोर कस्टमर्स टुवर्ड्स अस. व्हाट शुड वी डू देन? So somebody has thought about this and created something like this which is very attractive, lightweight. They are not going to have rust. So we have this type of sharpness. Then somebody might have thought something different. Now these are different types of sharpness. क्या है इसमें बताओ अलग सा? Chamber है? It has a chamber. Now see, our kids are like they are very lazy. They are not going to cater from their place and keep all the scrap in the dustbin. So somebody might have thought that our kids are very lazy. For them, we should have to make some provision in the existing sharpener. So they have provided here one chamber along with the sharpening thing. अभी बच्चा तो क्या करेगा ना? Student will carry a sharpener, chamber and a eraser. अब दो चीजें कहाँ बच्चा कैरी करेगा ना? किसी ने तो ये सोच लिया होगा कि if we have one single product which has the chamber, which has a sharpener and which has a eraser. So now we have such a product in the market. उसके बाद में क्या आ गया? Now we have different types and shapes of the sharpness available in the market. फिर बच्चे पहले का शार्पनर छोड़ के दूसरा शार्पनर खरीदना शुरू किया बच्चों ने. Now see we have a different shapes, different characters. No, kids are very much interested in these characters. Just now I have seen that Demon Slayer. You know Demon Slayer? My daughter used to watch this since for the last 2 days. She is continuously watching that Demon Slayer, a kind of a character. So students are very much passionate about this type of a character. सब कोई कंपनी ने सोचा होगा कि I want to increase my income. How I am going to sell more and more number of sharpness in the market. So उन्होंने observe किया kids like what? They like that छोटू पतलू and भीम, छोटा भीम. ऐसे बहुत सारे characters कि now we have a different sharpness. Even we have few sharpness which are electrical one. हम तो लेजी है, हमें तो ऐसे पेंसिल को शार्प करने के लिए भी बहुत मेहनत लगती है, तो इलेक्ट्रिकल बटन दबाया शार्प हो गया, राइट? So now we have seen the journey of a sharpener, right from that knife till this electric sharpener. So if we see or if we observe these all examples, we can clearly define the three terminologies: invention, innovation, and creativity. Invention is what? When you first time, you are the first person to get such a product into the market. अभी ये कब मिला हमें? नाइफ था, उसके बाद में सबसे पहला शार्पनर जो पर्सन ने इन्वेंट किया, जिसने सोचा कि we can make a device something like this. That is what the first sharpener is, invention. Nobody has implemented or nobody has made such a product and launched it in the market. That is called as what? Invention. As she explained, उसको ही मैंने थोड़ा सा कम किया. Okay. So invention means what? Invention means you are the first person to implement kind of a solution. Nobody has done before you. That is what invention. Then what does it mean? Innovation. अभी दोनों तो सुनने को सेम ही लग रहा है, invention and innovation. So what's the difference between these two? अभी ये आपको बोलना है. इसमें innovation भी है, invention भी है और creativity भी है. तो innovation कैसा define करोगे बोलो? How you are going to define the innovation now? Yes, that's great. Yes? Exactly same. Whatever the existing product we have, we are going to do a small modification in that and we are adding some value to it. That is nothing but innovation. पहले का sharpener कैसा था? एक slot था. In the second sharpener, we have 2 slots. We have not changed anything. We have not changed the material, right? We have not changed the technology that we are going to make that sharpener. Only one additional slot we have added, right? उसको क्या बोलते हैं? छोटा सा modification किया हमने existing solution में, तो वो क्या हो गया? Innovation. तो creativity यानी क्या? सबके पास है ना ये? Yes or no?
Yes.
हाँ. तो अभी बताओ creativity यानी क्या? Yes. Yes, new things. Exactly. The ability of your mind to generate the different ideas for one single solution. That is creativity. अभी हमने कितना creativity use किया अलग-अलग कंपनी ने. Somebody has implemented a sharpener with a 2 slots. Somebody has implemented a sharpener with a chamber for scrap. Somebody has implemented a sharpener with a rubber chamber and a 1 slot. Right? This is what? This is creativity. The ability of your mind to provide the solution. Okay? तो आपके पास कितना ability है एक problem solve करने के लिए? वो ability है nothing but the creativity, and we all are born creative basically. But only the problem is what we never identify that ability of our mind to do something new. तो आज के बाद में आपको क्या करना है? इसके आगे every time whenever you try to solve a problem, first of all use your brain, use your creativity in you. Okay? ऐसे ही 4 साल इंजीनियरिंग की निकालने हैं academics पास करके नहीं ना. You are here for what purpose? You have to do something new. Right? It doesn't mean that you people are sitting in a Solapur and you cannot go to the RAIT. Is it like this? No, not at all. So, whatever the potential you have to take it out. Okay? So, now see here, these 3 terminologies are very clear to you. Invention, innovation and creativity. Invention means what? Now I am going to give you, this is a theoretical part, like of scientific definition. What does it mean? Invention. Okay? So, invention means what? The ability to generate. The invention means the creation of something new that nobody has done before you. You are the first person to give that kind of solution for any problem. First one, innovation, when you add something new in the existing product, when you add some value to it, value का मतलब क्या है? जो आपने क्रिएट किया ना नया, उसको मार्केट में लेके जाके अगर आप बेच नहीं पाए तो उसको हम इनोवेशन नहीं बोल सकते हैं. Okay? So when you do some modification in existing solution, then we are going to define this as a what? We are going to define this as an innovation. And creativity means what? This is the complete ability of a person to generate the new and original ideas. सब clear है अभी? Yes? नेक्स्ट सेमेस्टर में आए तो सभी लोग मुझे डेफिनेशन बताएंगे, बराबर? You are not going to forget these 3 definitions now onwards for the 4 years and for your full, because whenever you go into the market, do the job in the IT, wherever, you have to use all these 3 together. If you are not creative, you are not going to sustain market. If you are an entrepreneur, you have to all time be creative. You have to all time innovative. अभी देखो ना, एल्यूमिनियम शार्पनर बनाने वाले से भी ज्यादा पैसा कमाया होगा प्लास्टिक शार्पनर ने, बराबर? जो प्लास्टिक शार्पनर बना रहा था उससे ज्यादा पैसा किसने कमाया होगा? वो चेंबर वाला, right? Because they want to sustain into the market and they go ahead one step with the other competitors. That's why innovation is very important. See further. Now, these are the different kinds of definitions for the innovation. Basically, there are so many academicians and so many other authors. They have defined in a different way. What does it mean innovation? देखो, कोई product में हम कुछ modify कर रहे हैं, उसको ही innovation बोलते हैं, ऐसा नहीं है. Okay. Today you are selling your product in Maharashtra and you got a new market in Gujarat. This is also called as an innovation. Getting a new market to sell your product, this is also called as what? Innovation. If you are changing the process of making the product, that is also innovation. Aluminium से बनाया था पहले, बाद में प्लास्टिक का बन गया. Process might be changed, right? Making a sharpener with the aluminium material and making a sharpener with the plastic material, the process is totally different. This is also called an innovation. Okay? Getting the raw material, the sources of raw material are different. That is also innovation. Even if you are going to change the structure in the organization, that is also called as an innovation. If you are changing the way of doing the marketing, that is also innovation. आज कुछ अलग वे में मैंने मार्केटिंग, कल जाके मैं अपना प्रोडक्ट का अलग से एडवर्टाइज करूंगी. Because people are going to be very bored with the same type of advertisement. 1940 का एडवर्टाइज आज देखोगे आप लोग पार्ले जी का, नहीं ना? तो फिर कस्टमर खरीदेगा कैसा मेरा प्रोडक्ट? तो people used to sit in the company and they think what new and attractive advertisement I can make. Within that a few seconds they should be it strikes with the mind of the customer. They can play with the mind of customer. एड कितने सेकंड का रहता है टीवी पे? कितना सेकंड का रहता है? हार्डली 30 मैक्स. कुछ ऐड तो 15-20 सेकंड्स में खत्म हो जाता है, राइट? कुछ एड्स 5 सेकंड्स में खत्म हो जाता है. Then how they are doing this? This is also called as an innovation. Okay, so you need to understand these 3 terminologies very properly and clearly. Then only we can try to solve the problem, and then we can think about the different ways for solving the problem. Okay. If whenever you get bored, please let me know, ना? बोर हो गया कि मुझे बोलने का, मैम अभी बोर हो गया, चलेगा? So innovation को technically define करते हैं. So innovation, how we are going to define technically? So innovation is nothing but the combination of theoretical conception, then technical invention, and then commercial exploitation. मैंने theoretically सोच लिया है how I am going to make it. Technical knowledge मेरे पास है, मैंने वो solution बना लिया. But when I make this solution, but I am not going to get benefit out of it. मेरा मार्केट में कोई प्रोडक्ट खरीद ही नहीं रहा है, तब मैं उसको इनोवेशन नहीं बोलूंगी. Until and unless you are not going to make it a commercial exploitation, we cannot call this as a innovation. So ये तीन चीजें, these are very important to call an innovation. What is theoretical conception, then technical invention, and commercial exploitation. So let's understand the difference more deeply among the invention and innovation. Before that, let's see who the innovation. ग्राफ दिख रहा है बोर्ड पे? हमने ये ग्राफ पहले से रीड किया है ना स्टैंडर्ड में, कुछ चैप्टर था ना, डेटा हैंडलिंग, 7th 8th में था शायद, डेटा हैंडलिंग. तो उसमें हम normally we used to analyze the graph. Now you have one graph on the screen, right? I'm telling you, it's not possible for you to what it is plotted on the x-axis and what it is plotted on the y-axis. I'll tell you what is there on the x-axis. On x-axis, the GDP per person is given for a country, and on the y-axis, the global innovation index has defined. और वो जो गोल गोल सर्कल दिख रहे हैं, that circle defines the country. If you see, the biggest circle is China. Okay. उसके बाद में जो smaller one है, that is India. And some other countries you can see here. तो अभी जो करना है, I'll give you half minute and let me know what you can identify or what are your observations for this graph. 30 minutes. No, 30 seconds. Sorry. बोलना है कुछ? मुझे लगा इसने पहले ही ऑब्जर्व कर लिया है. What is there in the graph? क्या बोलोगे इस ग्राफ के लिए? GDP है x एक्सिस पे, y एक्सिस पे है ग्लोबल इनोवेशन इंडेक्स, ग्लोबल इनोवेशन इंडेक्स. Now tell me what does it mean? 1 मिनट बढ़ाते हैं, चलो. Think and tell me what does it mean? We have the different countries. That round defines what? The population of country. China is having the biggest population. तो उसका GDP कैसा है और innovation index कैसा है वो देख लो. कुछ समझ में आ रहा है क्या ये ग्राफ बताना चाहता है? Whatever you understand in your own words. Want to say something? बता. जो भी आता है. इसमें कोई मार्किंग सिस्टम नहीं है. ठीक है, मेरे हाथ में ना ही टर्म वर्क है और ना ही कुछ है, तो डोंट वरी, राइट? बट नहीं करोगे तो मैं एक टीचर को बोल सकती हूँ कि इनके टर्म वर्क कम कर दो. दे हैव नॉट पार्टिसिपेटेड फ्रॉम द बॉटम ऑफ हार्ट, बट ओके. तो इसीलिए सबको पार्टिसिपेट करनी है और बात करनी है आज. इट्स कंपल्सरी फॉर एवरीवन. ठीक है? अरे ठीक है या नहीं?
In India, there are more number of inefficient innovators, but in China, there are more number of innovators.
India has the least innovation. China has the most. Switzerland has the highest one. Good. That's great. I was not expecting this kind of a response from you because I never visited any institute in Solapur or some other cities. But obviously, I'm happy today that you people are interacting with me, and whatever is there in your mind, you are sharing without any fear. ठीक है ना? आंसर गलत हो गया तो भी छोड़ दो, इधर कोई कुछ बोलने वाला है नहीं. So no worries. Whatever you feel, speak it out. Okay? So if you observe this graph, what it is telling you, GDP you know well, the economy of the country. So see here, the shape of the circle defines the population. India and China has the greatest population. But even though having the least population, Switzerland is at the highest in making the economy. Why? Because they have more number of people with the innovative mind. Their global innovation index is very high. See here, why we are lagging behind? What's the cause? What's the cause? We are having 140 crore people in India, right? China is having more than us, but obviously China is much more ahead than the India in case of the innovation. But see the Switzerland, having less number of population, they are generating more GDP along with the more innovation. इसका मतलब क्या है कि if your country is having more innovation, the economy of the country will be higher. It's very simple and straightforward relation. Try to understand. As being an engineer, you should have to innovate all the time. Because after 4 years, you people are going to see for the economy of our country. 4 साल के बाद जॉब करोगे, राइट? तो इकोनॉमी कौन चला रहा है देश का? यंग माइंड्स. So if you are not innovative, if you are not creative, then obviously the GDP of the country is not going to rise. And that's why it's very necessary to understand innovation. Okay, it's very necessary to understand innovation and to invent the new things during your 4 years of engineering along with your lifetime. Okay. Okay, so you understood what is the importance of innovation, right? If we have in India more number of innovations, the economy of country will rise by default. But economy बढ़ेगी कैसे? अगर आप लोग मेड इन चाइना हर रोज यूज करोगे तो कैसा बढ़ेगा इकोनॉमी? बताओ. Even for the Diwali, you people used to buy the diyas which are made in China. 50% of the things that you are buying today they are made in China. Check. I'm not wrong. I don't know how many of you know the Prof market in Mumbai. कितने लोगों को पता है? बताओ, raise the hand. Prof market. One. Prof market, okay, इसको पता है. Prof market is a one huge area where you get any damn thing. कुछ भी मिलेगा. बच्चों के खिलौने, then you search for the furniture, the house decor, any damn thing you will get there. But 50% of the items are made in China. So how the economy of this country is going to be increased? Is it really not possible for you to make such diyas? क्या लगता है बताओ दिया बनाने के लिए? एलईडी तो लगता है ना, बैटरी. और कुछ है लॉजिक उसमें? फिर हम क्यों नहीं बना सकते? Why we can't manufacture something like this? दिमाग नहीं है हम लोगों के पास, है वो तो काफी है. But काम नहीं करते. We are very much lazy. That's the problem basically. We don't want to take risk. No one wants the risk. Once you get the job, you stuck with that job of 9 to 9, morning 9, evening 9 in the IT sector, and you know, never think out of box. I want to do something new. I want to make something new. So each and every Indian, if you think in this way, obviously we can in the first 5 countries. No one going to be stop us. But for that, what you have to do, you as an engineer, you have to work very hard towards this innovation and all. Okay? Okay. So see, what is the nature of innovation? अभी ग्राफ ये डायग्राम को ऑब्जर्व करना है, आपको ये बताना है. कुछ दिख रहा है इधर? दो ही है. टेक्नोलॉजी एंड सोसाइटी. सॉरी फॉर दैट स्पेलिंग. वहाँ पे चेंज है. वो स्पेलिंग को थोड़ा करेक्ट कर लेना. सोसाइटी है, इधर टेक्नोलॉजी और रॉन्ग सर्कल है. व्हाट डज इट मीन? थिंक एंड टेल मी. आपको ही सोचना है. Think. How is the nature of innovation? We have a technology at one side, another side we have a society, and it is moving round and round and round. What does it mean? जो भी आता, whatever you feel looking at this diagram. Is there any one from 100? Yes, that's great. एक जन मिला मुझे, और कोई है क्या? इसके लिए ज्यादा सॉफ्ट कॉर्नर है अभी मेरे काम से रखिए। ओके, डायग्राम देख के क्या पता चला बताओ? यस,
सोसाइटी के पीपल के अकॉर्डिंग टेक्नोलॉजी चेंज होती है। मतलब वो उनकी जरूरतें कैसी होती है उस हिसाब से टेक्नोलॉजी चेंज होती है।
इसको भी आगे बढ़ाओ, इसको ही आगे बढ़ाओ।
और जैसे टेक्नोलॉजी चेंज हो रही है पीपल उस अकॉर्डिंग चेंज होती है।
According to the society needs, the technology develops and changes, and with the technology development, the society also changes.
Society changes the technology, technology changes the people and society also. Today I am very happy, yeah? You people are responding to me. What I am feeling like that you are liking my speech, right? Yes. Okay. 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 So see how is the nature. Initially, what happens? Because of technology, sometimes some people throw to something to the market. There are two different types of innovations. One is the knowledge push innovation, and second one is the knowledge push, and second one is what happened to me? Need pull. Sorry. One is the knowledge push, and second one is the need pull. अब knowledge push क्या होता है? See, the Samsung is having a very strong base of the scientists, right? They sit together, even at the Apple set, they sit together. They find out something new, even not in the market. They make it with their technology and throw it. Then people start to use that technology. Okay? ये हो गया क्या? Knowledge push. मेरे पास knowledge है. I have made something with my knowledge and technology and I have thrown it to the market. People start to do that. Okay? अब जैसा लोग नया टेक्नोलॉजी यूज करते हैं तो उनके बिहेवियर में चेंज आता है. So this is called as a socio-behavior. As there is change in the behavior of a society, there urges some new needs of the society. वो न्यू नीड्स के लिए फिर से टेक्नोलॉजी रिस्पॉन्ड करता है और कुछ तो नया लेके आता है. ठीक है, जैसे कि फ्रिज. हाँ, we were having the refrigerator, normal refrigerator at home. Now we have a refrigerator which are having the indication on my mobile phone whether the door is open or not. Today I am sitting here in the Solapur and my refrigerator is open in the Mumbai. I must get the notification here. This is what scientist has given me the refrigerator. That is not enough for me. अब तो मुझे ये भी चाहिए कि notification चाहिए, door open है या नहीं. Whether my fan is on or not, I want the notification. Somebody has invented fan, it is enough, no? But जैसा कुछ तो दोगे मार्केट में लोगों को यूज करने के लिए, वैसा उनकी नीड्स बढ़ती जाती है. Okay, this is called as what? The knowledge push. Knowledge से हम कुछ तो थ्रो कर दिया सोसाइटी को. दूसरा है need pull. Really, there is any need in the market. Really, people want something, and based on let's implement something new. फिर वो भी प्रोडक्ट यूज करके लोगों के नीड्स बदलते जाते हैं. They change their behavior, and the technology respond to that. And this continuously happens. The technology responds to the need of the society. Then again, there is a change in the behavior. Then again, so technology responds to it. That means the nature of innovation is iterative. It continuously changes, it responds, changes, it responds. Okay. So whether the innovation is of a knowledge push or need pull, लोगों की जरूरत है, नहीं है, कुछ नया आ गया, लोगों ने यूज किया, they change their behavior and the technology again responds to it. If the technology doesn't respond here, then what is going to be happen? Then the innovation becomes stagnant. फिर नया कुछ भी मार्केट में नहीं आएगा. Okay, that's why we call innovation as what? Innovation is iterate nature. Okay, that's why all companies do follow the same thing. Okay, अभी डिफरेंस देखते हैं इन्वेंटर और इनोवेटर में क्या है. Okay, as there is a difference in the invention and innovation. Invention means what? The creation that is done for the first time, and innovation some modification in that along with you are adding some value to it, right? अभी inventor यानी क्या? The person who is inventing this for the first time, that person. And innovator is the person who adds the value to it. अभी देखो हर वक्त नहीं है कि you are the person who is the inventor and you are the person who is the innovator. It's not necessary all the time. मेरी कंपनी है, मैंने कुछ नया बनाया है और मैंने ही लॉन्च किया मार्केट में, तो मैं कौन हो गई? I am the inventor and innovator. But this is not necessary all the time. You are the person who has invented something new and you have launched it into the market and you are getting benefits out of it. There are some examples that we need to see that for some inventions the inventor is different and the innovator is different. Okay, अब मुझे बताओ स्टीम इंजन किसने बनाया? स्टीम इंजन किसका इन्वेंशन है? स्टीम इंजन नाम. अरे यू ऑल इंजीनियरिंग स्टूडेंट्स, सब पता होना चाहिए आपको. हु स्टीम इंजन? Exactly, Thomas Newcomen is the person who has invented the steam engine, but whatever the engine he invented has a no value. It has not been used in any one of the practical application. तो ऐसा कौन है जिसने इसको practically application में के जैसा बनाया? He made some difference in that. ऐसा कौन है जिसने फिर actual steam engine बनाया जो आज भी people are using it? Yes. Who is the James Watt? So James Watt is the person. Thomas has invented steam engine, no doubt. But whatever the steam engine he invented or he implemented, it was not having any practical application. Okay, so that's why what the James Watt has done, he made lot of changes in the original design and he made it like a practical one. So here who is the inventor? So here the James Watt is the inventor. But now see, whatever the steam engine he made, he was not capable to launch it into the market. Why he was not capable? Because he was not so robust in terms of the economy. He wanted only to implement or take it to the market as a commercial product. So he went to whom? He went to the Matthew Boulder. So Matthew Boulder was the person who backed him with the finance. James Watt is the backup here. The Matthew Boulder was the person who backed up the James Watt, and then they started to make the commercial product of the steam engine. Okay. Without help of the Matthew Boulder, it was not possible for the James Watt to make it a commercial product. So in this condition, who is the inventor? किसने इंजन को बनाया? वो कौन है? James Watt is the person who made this engine. So we can call the James Watt as what? Inventor. But उसमें value add किया किया किसने? कमर्शियल प्रोडक्ट बनाने के लिए हेल्प किया किसने? मैथ्यू ने. So Matthew Boulton is what here? The innovator. So see, in this condition, we don't have the inventor and innovator the same person. The person who has launched it into the market financially backed up the James Watt, and then from that point, the commercial into the market. That's why we are calling here the Matthew Boulton as the innovator and James Watt as the inventor. Next example is very interesting. How many of you use that Nike shoes? बहुत सारे लोगों ने Nike shoes use किया होगा या presently they might be using the Nike shoes, or you might have heard the name Nike shoes, right? सबको पता है Nike shoes, everyone, right? Do you know the story behind these Nike shoes? Who is the inventor of these Nike shoes? पता है? वो कैसे market में launch हुआ? How we people, the common people getting that Nike shoes to be? No, okay. See, the Bill Bowman was a coach for all the athletes which used to participate into the Olympics. Bill Bowman, a coach था, and whatever the athletes he trained, वो सबके सब normally Olympics जीतते थे. So he was famous for that only in 60s and 70s. But the issue was what? Issue was with the shoes provided to the all athletes. He was not happy with whatever the shoes were provided to all the sport person, athletes and everyone. So he felt very bad for that athlete. Even though they don't have a good kind of a shoes, a good quality shoes, how they will win? They must have a good quality shoes. And that's why the Bill Bowman started to make the shoes at his own. He designed the shoes. He defined all type of material what should be used there, and then he started to make it only for the sports persons. But that time he never thought about commercializing it for the normal public, and it was not even possible for the Bill Bowman to do this. Then who backed him? The Phil Knight is the person who backed the Bill Bowman. They launched this product into the commercial market. For the normal people like us, we can use this kind of a Nike shoes today. We can buy. Initially, 70s में ये shoes सिर्फ sports person के लिए ही available थे, and it was not possible for the Bill Bowman to make a commercialization of such a shoes. इतना बड़ा huge quantity में उसके लिए finance नहीं था. So who backed him? The Phil Knight backed him up with the finance, and they launched it as a commercial product for the normal people. So in this condition, we can call the Bill Bowman as an inventor, क्योंकि उसने पहली बार वैसा shoes बनाया. He is the inventor. But उसको commercialization किसने बनाया? That Phil Knight ने. And that's why the Phil Knight here is the innovator. So you need to understand the definition or the difference between the inventor and innovator. Got my point? Everyone? Okay. So now you understood this, the creativity, invention and innovation, right? We can take a break of 5 minutes. Yes? Those who want to go out and come back, you can. Come back. बाहर जाना है यानी बाहर ही नहीं जाना है ना, वापस आना है. ठीक है ना? was not knowing that the meeting is going on somewhere on the floor. So only I took break and you didn't. But इसका कुछ ना कुछ अपन सेटिंग कर लेंगे बाद में, ठीक है? I will make something for you. So now you are clear with this three terminologies. For next 4 years you are not going to forget this, right? Good. Let's take few examples. मैं नहीं दिखाऊंगी एग्जाम्पल्स आपको अभी आपके नोटबुक में 3 या 2 ही कॉलम बनाने हैं. एक कॉलम में आपको लिखना है क्रिएटिविटी, नेक्स्ट इन्वेंशन एंड इनोवेशन, और सबका एक एक एग्जांपल लिखना है विदाउट यूजिंग द मोबाइल फोन. गूगल एंड चैटजीपीटी आप यूज नहीं करना. कब यूज करना है मैं बता दूंगी, ठीक है? आई एम वेरी मच फ्री, बट अभी के लिए नहीं करना है. डोंट यूज द मोबाइल फोन. व्हाट यू हैव टू डू, नोटबुक में लिखो एक एग्जांपल लिखना है क्रिएटिविटी का, एक्सेप्ट द शार्पनर. अभी गया वो शार्पनर का एग्जांपल नहीं अलाउड है, नया एग्जांपल. ओके, क्रिएटिविटी, इन्वेंशन एंड इनोवेशन का एक एक एग्जांपल आपको लिखना है. आप 2 लोगों का ग्रुप बना के भी कर सकते हो, थोड़ा हेल्प हो जाएगा. 2 लोगों का ग्रुप बनाओ, 2 या 3, बिकॉज़ हियर 5 आर देयर, सो बेटर यू मेक ग्रुप ऑफ 3 and 2. You have to write down one example for creativity. So whatever in your day-to-day life you use the different products related to that you have to mention. Write down one example for creativity, one example for invention, and one example for the innovation. Make a group of 2. Make a group of 2. दो मिनट मिलेगा सिर्फ 2 मिनट. She has already done. मुझे लग रहा है कि सबसे ज्यादा आंसर till the end of the session she is going to do.
आधी बटन वाले मोबाईल फोन होते, मग त्याच्यानंतर बटन मध्येच फोल्डिंग वाले मोबाईल फोन होते, मग त्याच्यानंतर छोटे स्क्रीन टच वाले मोबाईल फोन आले, मग त्याच्यानंतर वर स्क्रीन टच वाले वर स्क्रीन होतं आणि त्याच्यामध्ये परत खाली बटन वाले होते, मग त्याच्यानंतर जे आपण सध्या वापरतो ना त्याच्यामध्ये पण फोल्डिंग वाले मोबाईल फोन असे वाले पण मोबाईल फोन आहेत आणि 2-3 प्रकारचे फोल्डिंग वाले मोबाईल फोन आहेत. त्याच्यात पण अजून प्रकार आहेत. क्रिएटिव्हिटी
और किसको खुद के लिए क्लैप करवा के लेना है?
पहले वॉच से आप स्मार्ट हो जाते हैं, क्योंकि उसमें आप फोन भी कर सकते हैं और डिफरेंट ऐप भी डाउनलोड कर सकते हैं. That is the creativity also, and also invention. पहले वॉच का यूज सिर्फ टाइम के लिए था, लेकिन अब डिफरेंट एक्टिविटीज के लिए हो रहा है. जैसे कि आप उसमें हमारी हेल्थ भी चेक कर सकते हैं और बीट भी चेक कर सकते हैं.
Wait. मोरबीच आणि आपण रायटिंग करत होतो आणि मग त्यानंतर आपण पेनमध्ये कन्वर्ट केलो आणि झिंक पेनमध्ये मग आता रियुजेबल पेन म्हणजे वेगवेगळ्या डिफरंट company channel. Creativity plus innovation. Clap for her.
आधी ब्लॅक बोर्ड इनोव्हेट झाला, इन्व्हेन्शन झालं त्याचं, आणि मग नंतर व्हाईट बोर्ड आला त्यात इनोव्हेशन आणि मग स्मार्ट बोर्ड आला, डिजिटल बोर्ड, क्रिएटिव्हिटी.
So, a clap for her, please.
First up, let's say headphones. बस वायर करत होतो. आता आपल्याकडे ब्लूटूथचे आहे आणि आता गेमिंग मध्ये पण क्रिएटिव्ह अजून माइक सोबत हेडफोन झाले. चिनाने क्रिएटिव्ह वायर
And the creativity is what? The different types of shapes for that.
First, innovation means brush, and innovation means electrical brush, and creative means cartoon like cartoon brush.
Great. Okay, I'm happy. So see, I have listed down few of the examples here. The first example for the creativity is Harry Potter book. It's a crazy type of creativity. A completely hypothetical character that person has written. Right? It's a completely hypothetical. So this is called as a creativity. Graham Bell, he has invented telephone. Before Graham Bell, we were not having such kind of a device available. When he first time he invented or he implemented something this. Okay, so this is what the invention, and innovation is what the WhatsApp. We are having facilitated with the SMS, right? What is the meaning of the WhatsApp? But somebody has made some modifications in the existing SMS system and launched the WhatsApp. So this is what innovation. Something is already existing, but we made some modifications in that and we got something new. Got it? Good. So you can explain later on. Now let's see why we need or why we as a teacher and a student bring all this type of creativity and innovation, not invention to be frankly speaking. Whatever the different projects we implemented in our college, they all are innovations. Before us, so many people have done work in that area. But we work on the innovation, no doubt. Okay, so I wanted to tell you the importance of this. I am going to take only for the 10 minutes. Okay, but this is very, very important. I have forcefully added this topic in your session because for the next 3 years, you people are going to participate in a different competition. You have to promise me today only. Okay. Because until and unless you are not going to put into the market yourself, you cannot understand where you are standing. आज हम यहाँ पे academics में 9 pointer लेके आए, तो we feel like that yes, we are the best one here. But it's not true. Go into the market, compete with the other people, and check where you are standing as of now. Okay, so when you compete with the other students which are there in India, then only you come to know that कि अभी आपका कैपेबिलिटी और स्किल सेट कितना है. Okay, so normally I suggest you all to participate in 3 different competitions, basically 2. The first one is the E-Yantra competition. It is held by IIT Bombay. How many of you know about this competition? E-Yantra competition, please raise hand. E-Yantra competition, how many of you know? See, no one knows about this competition. This is the only one competition in India which is rigorously conducted by the computer department of IIT Bombay. The principal investigator, Professor Kavi Arya, he started this initiative, I think in 2012, and they started this type of a competition for squad as a Niyantra in collaboration with the MHR. So competition is like what? It's a 6 to 7 months competition. It's not a short time competition. It's 6 to 7 months competition. It's okay. And you have to go through the different stages. And at each stage, there is a filtration. If you are not going to meet the expectation of that competition for that particular stage, you will be get out. So it's completely 6 to 7 months. Normally they launch it into the September month, and now on 27, 28, and 29, the grand finale is there in the March. So September will start होगा, end कब होगा? March में. So it's a long process. Sometimes students used to lose the motivation sometimes because they have the mid-sem exam, they have IA, and they have the end semester examination. But after all, if you are very much motivated, you can do it very easily. आपके 4 जो academics के subjects है, that you is not so difficult to study that 4 or 5 or 6 engineering subjects and to get first class. But it's really very difficult to identify a right problem, identify the right solution for it, and implement it in the college. It's very difficult. So now you have to decide what to do. And the second competition is the Smart India Hackathon. I think all of you know very well. Because this is a initiative government of India. So each and every college promoted by default. Okay. So I'll show you some of the impact or the success stories of it.
maybe wire से issue है तो क्या है? हाँ? हाँ.
So I'm going to show you a small video of all the projects that we have implemented in the institute, in our institute, along with the team of the student. So whatever I am explaining you today, or whatever the patents we file, it's not me. It's all about my student. To be frankly speaking, it's not me. It's us. Because along with me, there is every time a team of students who dedicatedly worked with me. They were having a passion of doing something new, and they were having to focus what they wanted to be after final year. So once your focus is very clear, then only you can do something is extraordinary work. We never took any holiday, not Saturday, not Sunday. We used to work in the college for even late night till 12 o'clock. It's not all about the Saturday, Sunday, or Monday or Friday. We used to work 24/7 to do this type of work. So it's not so easy to do something different. And all those students who used to work on such a project for 24/7, how much of the pointer they got? More than 9 all time. Imagine how आप तो बोलते हो कि हमको तो टेस्ट है, we don't have much time to do something new. Now we are very much busy with doing and writing the assignments. We have mid-sem, we have test 1, we have test 2, we have end-sem. All these type of things are very common in engineering. The uncommon thing is what? If you are doing something different, that is uncommon thing. Getting the pointer more than 7 or 8 is very easy.
जास्त जर ऑपरेटिंग लॉक होतो माऊस तिथे दिलं इथे जायचं.
So, see, this is my team, and we implemented one project related to agriculture. You can see very clearly there is a machine in which, in the first step, it's pouring soil. In second step, it is pressing it. Thank you. It's pressing the soil. In third step, if you see clearly, few of the seeds, sir, okay, few of the seeds are going to be dropped into the pot, and again. In next step, the pot is going to be under the water pipe, and again that is going to be covered with the soil. So this is what? This is a automatic seedling preparation mechanism. Seedling means what? Before sapling, there is a simple process that we have to do. Seedling means what? It's a simple process before sapling you have to do. There are so many crops for which you need not put the seeds directly into the soil. You have to have that saplings with you. Then only you can grow that crops. Now tell me, how many of you know such a crops? You all belong to this place, Solapur, right? Most of you, we belong directly and indirectly to the farming family, right? Now tell me, how many different crops are there for which you need to grow the sapling? You cannot put the seed directly into the soil. Yes. Banana. Anyone else? एक मिल गया. Fruit. और कोई ऐसा क्रॉप है जिसके लिए आप सीड को डायरेक्टली सॉइल में नहीं डाल सकते. You have to grow the sapling first. Sugar, no. Anyone? See the basic needs. What we have, the fruits and the vegetables are the basic needs of our daily life, and you don't know much about that fruits and vegetables. Yes. Grapes. Onion, no, I don't think so. Onion directly हम ये करते हैं. Rice को हाँ, we grow the sapling. Now, brinjal, Simla mirch, tomato,